So hey, not trying to be presumptuous here. I'm just here programming my radio for the camping trip we're about to go on, and I figured I would walk through how I do it and help you out that way. So what I've done is I've gone to repeaterbook.com and pulled up the repeaters that I want to program into my radio for when we're going camping. And so what I've got here is my receive frequencies, their offsets, which are all standard, and I'll go through that when I enter it. And then the, so it's a stick from my last camping trip. The tones, the CTCS tones for each repeater so I can open them up. So the first step here is to make sure that your radio is in VFO mode. So if you have the channels over here, the channel numbers, then it's in memory mode. If you switch out of that, it's in VFO mode, and that's the one where you can just freely enter whatever frequency you want. So my first repeater that I want to listen to is 440-600. Okay, so I'm going to go menu, and for me it's 27. You can just hit 27 if you're not at that menu part already, but memory channel, I'm going to hit that. I'm going to hit menu and then menu again, and see now it says channel 0. It's actually programmed. So if we X out of this and we switch, you see now there's now a channel 0 with 440-600. You go up and it goes to channel 5. I've deleted channels 0 through 5. So, or you come back down. So right now all it'll do, it'll listen, and if we key it up, which I'll do because I'm a jerk, it'll transmit on 440-600. So hopefully I'm not turning the lights on downstairs too bad. So I'm going to switch back to frequency mode. Now this repeater operates on the standard positive offset. For UHF, that is 5 megahertz. So what I'm going to do is oh, that's somebody receiving on 440-400. I thought for a second somebody was yelling at me on 600. I'm going to enter 445-600, and this will be the transmit frequency. So what I need to do before I program this into the radio is I need to go down to my CTCSS, which I think is 13. Yeah. So I select this, and this is a 103.5 tone, hertz tone. So I hit menu. So now, all else being equal, if I just transmit right now, it'll transmit on this frequency, and that S means that there's a tone, a CTCS tone. And so it'll transmit with that tone. And so anybody could hear me, but we could also set it up. And long story short, it's transmitting a tone. So now you'll go back into here, back to, what's it? Oh, it was 27, wasn't it? Not 37. So now you'll just go back to the memory channel you're programming. You hit memory and memory again. So then when you get out and we go back to VFO mode, you'll see channel 0 is still that 440-600. But if you see this plus minus sign here now, that means there's an offset programmed in. And if I hit the key up, you'll see it switches to 445-600, and it's transmitting a CTCSS tone, so it should open up the repeater when I try to transmit into it. And that's it. So I'm going to do the same thing here. Now for the next station, I'm going to switch back to VFO mode, and I'm going to do it a little faster way this way. I'm going to go 442-850. Okay, on one VFO. I'm going to switch VFOs now, and now I know it's a positive 5, so it's 447-850 is going to be that second one. I'm going to come in here and say I want my, my CTCSS tone for this 447-850 to be 167-900. And again, that just came from the website with the information, repeaterbook.com. So now if I exit out of this, okay, I've got my 442-850, which is my receive frequency, and this is my transmit frequency. So just to be clean about it, I'm going to come in here, I'm going to say, I think if you go like, there's a way to clear it out. There we go, off. Okay, so I don't want to transmit it at all. So I'm going to come in here, menu, 27, memory channel. Okay, I'm going to hit menu, I'm going to go up. So now I'm memory channel 1, and I program memory channel 1. Okay, now I'm going to switch back down to the second VFO here, which is going to be my transmit menu. I'm already here, program. So now if I go back here to my channel mode, Okay, I'm on channel 1, which is my 442,850. And if it's, again, got the S. Actually, the S doesn't mean that. It's the CT that pops up, you'll see. 447,850 and a CT. So that's how I programmed my second one. And all I did was I made one line the transmit and one line the receive, one line the transmit, just to make programming a little bit faster. But you don't have to do that. You can work off of all one like I did the first time. So there you go. I guess real quick, I'll run through one last one. You can stop watching if you want. Let's see, 147,850. Now on VHF, it's a 600 kilohertz offset. So I've got to do math. It's going to be 148, good Lord, 450. Sorry, it's late. And they're on a 167. 167.9. Oh, the same one. That's right. It's the same guy that operates this repeater. So I'm going to go ahead and skip straight up to programming the memory. I'm going to go back up here. That's the primary. Oh, I did that. No, I did that right. Yeah. Menu, program channel 2. Program, exit, switch VFOs, menu, program channel 2. Now if I come out here and I go back here, 147,850, and oh, I mixed them up. I thought 850 sounded wrong. I'm sorry, Dad. Yeah, it's 147,200. That did not feel right. I'm also in the wrong spot. 147,200. I got my lines crossed. So then the other one is going to be 147,800 is going to be the transmit. And it should still be 167,900. Yep, cool. So then 27. We're going to get out of here. We want to receive on 147,200. So we're going to go to channel 2. Exit. Go back here to channel 2. Okay, back here. Channel. Let's go ahead and delete channel 2. Okay, I'm going to go back down. 147,200 is where I'm at. Menu. Program channel 2. Okay. Switch. 2. There we go. Switch here. Channel 2. 147,200. I transmit. 147,800. And once again, my lights flicker. So there we go. That's how you program a station or a channel into your FowBang. All right. Night.